We have elevated this surface because this whole area is super wet. And we dug some drainage bars here on the side, took that dirt, plopped it on top here. The water is going to get channeled through here. Got a water bar right there. Goes all the way through, or not a water bar, a water pipe, whatever you want to call it. This dirt right here has been sitting for a little bit. I didn't do a good job sorting out the good dirt from the bad dirt. So, all right, so we got a comment from a user saying that the drainage work that we did isn't going to work. So I'm here to update you on the status of the trail over a year and a half later, because the trail is finished and we've had a few rainstorms to see how our work has worked out. This is that section of trail. We elevated this by making a water bar there, scooping the dirt, plopping on here. And I mentioned that I didn't do a great job separating some of the organics from the mineral stuff, and that's why it was so mushy. So this is that same spot. And as you can see, this section is bone dry. Now over there, that section is pretty wet. Like, it's pretty marshy after it rains. This section will be bone dry. And so yeah, I did use 4.5 corrugated pipes, but they are perforated. So that means water can enter it at basically any point. So I used one there. I used one there. And I also used one there. And I'm not sure if you've checked out the price difference between the 12-inch corrugated pipes versus the 4.5 ones, but there's kind of a big price difference. And yeah, why would I spend more money when I don't need to? All right, so this is a prime example of one of the problems that we run into when building out here. So it looks like you could just essentially do a rake and ride anywhere here. Might have to move a few twigs and whatnot, but other than that, not a big deal. But this is one of the problems. And it's really hard to like showcase this on video, but like so it's one of those things where it's not evidently apparent on video, but once you start like walking around these woods, you realize that before you build anything here, you really need to think about the base that you're building it on, because if you were to just do a rake and ride here, it just turned into a muddy mess. Now this is nice and elevated. In this spot won't erode or it won't get soggy. And we're back out here doing some trail work. So we've decided that this section right here, we're gonna leave natural, because I kind of like the challenge. It has some good line choices, it's technical, it's fun, but where it starts to break down is once we get over this hump and down there, we're coming into this section with a lot of speed. So my thought is to add a little bit of like a catch berm right here. Not big, just enough to catch you and send you back uphill. The other thing we need to do is figure out how to get the machine down from up there to like this area. Okay, the hard part about working with a machine is you kind of have to think about your process a little bit more, because you're a little bit less agile in the machine. A machine doesn't move around. I just noticed my hat's all messed up. Anyways, with a machine, you're a little bit less agile, so you can't just walk around like you would on your feet. So you have to think about where you can going to position the machine to be able to grab material, and then take that material from where you're grabbing it and place it close enough to where you want. So you have to do a little bit more thinking, and because there's a few orders of operations. That was actually one of the more terrifying little maneuvers I've had to do. It didn't seem like it was going to be that bad, but once I got in the cab, like, it felt like it was way off balance. But cool. We're over here now, and we should be able to get to work. Alright, so this is a pretty deep hole, and I think I'm kind of maxing out my range of movement with the machine, so we're going to go ahead and fill it in with all the stuff we have around here that I've been trying to get rid of. So all the extra branches and debris that just serve no use, we'll go right in here, and then we'll put this stuff on top of it and pack it in, and then put some leaves over it and hopefully make it look as good as new. So let's get to work. We've got a guest visitor. Smokey! What's up, sweetie? We've been out this way before, but not in this area. What?
I do not approve of your methods. Oh, a stick.
Lots of sticks, Smokey. Alright, I think this is enough crap. I think we can start throwing some dirt on top of it and packing it in. it's coming together. As much as I like building with a machine, there's nothing replaces a good old shovel and a rake to finish it off. So I think it's coming together, and you can do some of the fine-tuning work. Like drainage is going to be a little bit problem because the slope is angled towards this berm, but I believe this spot will be the lowest point, and so water can exit this berm right here. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe move the camera. You can see water should be able to go right here and then through there, but this spot might be the lowest point. Either way, it shouldn't pull up excessively, and from here on out we can fix it with a shovel if we have any problems on the road. But machine definitely did help pack this in. But as is, I'm pretty satisfied with how it's looking. So I think the only thing left to do right now is leaf blow some leaves back over the inside and kind of make this look a little bit more natural, and then go get our bikes. That's just footage will look like. But Spooky, where are you? Does it work?
Yeah.
I literally have not tried it.
Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, I'd say that works perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have so much more speed in that turn now.
Yeah.
That turn is tricky.
Yeah, it's soupy.
Well, like I was headed directly at this rock. And I knew its brother. But now we're gonna have to move that for sure.
Yeah.
But cool. I'm glad that essentially we'll be able to like put this turn to like dual use.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you make it look like it flows really nice, which it does.
So I think I might be able to get from that rock.
To
Well,
here?
it's not the distance. It's not the distance. Wow.
Yeah. Got it. Nice. Into a really rad trail. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Your wife is now a published scientist.
Are you?
Yep, Devo's paper got accepted.
Nice. Is this the first thing you've had published?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Hopefully next week it should be somewhere where I can actually see it. I can't see it right now.